Steve here again, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a very special look at the 10 most bizarre celebrity deaths in history. Fame often puts stars in the spotlight, but sometimes their exits from this world are as shocking and strange as their lives. Today we're diving into 10 of the most bizarre celebrity deaths in history, exploring who these people were and the extraordinary circumstances that ended their lives. From tragic accidents to mysterious incidents, these stories will leave you stunned. Let's get started. Isadora Duncan was an American dancer born in 1877. Known as the mother of modern dance, her free-spirited performances revolutionized ballet, emphasizing natural movement over rigid choreography. Duncan toured Europe, captivating audiences with her expressive style, but her personal life was marked by tragedy, including the loss of her 2 children in a drowning accident. On September 14, 1927, Duncan's love for flowing scarves became her undoing. While driving in an Amilcar automobile in Nice, France, her long silk scarf got caught in the rear wheel spokes. This scarf tightened around her neck, strangling her and pulling her from the car. She died instantly from a broken neck. She was only 50 years old. This freak accident shocked the world, turning a symbol of her artistry into a fatal hazard. Sam Cooke, born in 1931, was a soul music pioneer, often called the King of Soul. His smooth voice and his hits like A Change Is Gonna Come and You Send Me made him a legend. Cooke was also a trailblazer, advocating for civil rights and owning his music publishing, a rarity for black artists in the 1960s. Sadly, on December 11, 1964, Cooke's life ended in a bizarre and controversial incident at the Hacienda Motel in Los Angeles. After checking in with a woman, later identified as a prostitute, Cooke, intoxicated, burst in the motel manager's office wearing only a sports jacket and 1 shoe, demanding to know where the woman had gone. The manager, Bertha Franklin, shot Cooke in the heart, claiming self-defense. His last words were reportedly, "Lady, you shot me." The shooting was ruled a justifiable homicide, but conspiracy theories persist, with some believing it was a setup or tied to his activism. He was only 33 years old. Jeff Buckley, born in 1966, was an American singer-songwriter whose 1994 album Grace is considered a masterpiece. With his haunting voice and eclectic style, Buckley was poised to become a rock legend. His performances blending folk, rock, and jazz earned him critical acclaim and a devoted following. On May 29, 1997, Buckley went for an impromptu swim in the Wolf River Harbor in Memphis, Tennessee, while singing Led Zeppelin's Whole Lotta Love. Fully clothed, including his boots, he jumped into the river and disappeared. His body was found 2 days later with no drugs or alcohol in the system. The death was ruled an accidental drowning, but the spontaneity and lack of explanation baffled fans. He was only 30 years old. Steve Irwin, born in 1962, was Australia's beloved crocodile hunter, a wildlife expert and TV personality. His infectious enthusiasm and daring animal encounters on The Crocodile Hunter made him a global icon. Irwin's passion for conservation inspired millions, and his catchphrase, "Crikey," became legendary. Sadly, on September 4, 2006, Irwin was filming an underwater documentary, Ocean's Deadliest, off Australia's Great Barrier Reef. While swimming near a stingray, its barb pierced his heart in a freak accident described as a 1 in a million occurrence. This sting, usually non-lethal, was fatal due to its precise location. Irwin, only 44 years old, died on the boat, leaving behind his wife Terry and 2 children. His death is believed to be the only stingray fatality ever captured on video. Carl Switzer, born in 1927, was a child star best known as Alfalfa in the Our Gang and Little Rascals series. His iconic freckled face and off-key singing charmed audiences in the 1930s. As an adult, Switzer struggled to find roles, appearing in minor parts like It's a Wonderful Life, and worked as a dog breeder and hunting guide. Sadly, on January 21, 1959, Switzer, only 31 years old, was killed in a bizarre dispute over a $50 debt in Mission Hills, California. After lending money to a man for a lost hunting dog, an argument escalated. Switzer, allegedly drunk, threatened the man with a knife. The man shot him in the groin and Switzer bled out. The shooting was ruled self-defense, but conflicting accounts from witnesses fueled speculation of foul play. Tennessee Williams, born in 1911, was an American playwright whose works like A Streetcar Named Desire and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof won Pulitzer Prizes. His poetic, emotionally charged dramas explored human fragility, making him a literary giant of the 20th century. On February 25, 1983, Williams, 71, died in a New York City hotel room in a peculiar accident. Known for his heavy use of sleeping pills, he choked on the cap of a bottle of eye drops, which he may have mistaken for a pill or attempted to use to take medication. Despite his history of substance abuse, the medical examiner ruled it an accident, though some friends suspected a cover-up. The oddity of choking on an eye drop cap stunned the literary world. Thelma Todd, born in 1906, was a Hollywood actress nicknamed the Ice Cream Blonde. Known for comedies like Monkey Business with the Marx Brothers, she starred in over 50 films in the 1920s and 1930s. Her charm and beauty made her a fan favorite, but her personal life was tumultuous, including ties to mob figures. On December 16, 1935, Todd was found dead in her car in a garage owned by her lover, Roland West. She was only 29 years old. The cause was carbon monoxide poisoning, ruled an accident, though some people thought she may have taken her own life. However, bruises on her body, mob connections, and West's evasive behavior sparked murder theories. The case remains unsolved, adding to its eerie mystery. Jon-Erik Hexum, born in 1957, was an American actor and model whose chiseled looks landed him roles in Voyagers and Cover Up. Seen as a rising heartthrob in the 1980s, his charisma and talent promised a bright future in Hollywood. However, on October 12, 1984, Hexum was on the set of Cover Up. Becoming bored, he played with a prop gun loaded with blanks, placing it to his temple and pulling the trigger. The blank's powerful discharge caused a skull fracture, leading to a fatal brain hemorrhage. His death highlighted the dangers of prop weapons, shocking the industry. He was only 26 years old. Natalie Wood, born in 1938, was a Hollywood star from childhood, starring in Miracle on 34th Street at age 8. Her roles in Rebel Without a Cause and West Side Story cemented her as a leading lady. Wood's beauty and talent made her a beloved figure. On November 29, 1981, Wood drowned during a yacht trip off Catalina Island with her husband, Robert Wagner, and co-star Christopher Walken. After a night of drinking, she vanished from the yacht. Her body was found the next morning, with bruises suggesting a struggle. The official ruling was accidental drowning, but suspicions of foul play, particularly involving Wagner, persist. Her fear of water made the incident all the more puzzling. She was only 43 years old. Sharon Tate, born in 1943, was an actress and model whose roles in Valley of the Dolls and The Fearless Vampire Killers showcased her rising star power. Known for her beauty and warmth, she was married to director Roman Polanski and was 8 months pregnant at the time of her death. On August 9, 1969, Tate was brutally murdered in her Los Angeles home by members of the Manson family cult acting under Charles Manson's orders. She was stabbed 16 times in a random, gruesome attack meant to spark an apocalyptic race war. 4 others died in the massacre. The shocking violence targeting a pregnant star horrified the world and marked the end of the 1960s idealism. She was only 26 years old. These 10 stories remind us how unpredictable life can be, even for those in the spotlight, from freak accidents to unsolved mysteries. These bizarre deaths continue to captivate and haunt us. Which story shocked you the most? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into history's strangest tales. And as always, I'll see you again unless I come to my own sad ending.